Hello, welcome to Pantelis Live. How are you today?
Every week you have to be a fucking idiot. Every week you can't just say hi. My name is Poseidon. You can't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pantelis Live. Again, I apologize for this thing. Poseidon looks like he's wearing a fucking do-rag today.
It's true.
That's a weird style that you've
Yo, I'm
chosen.
from the streets, bro.
You actually move the mic so you can see your cross too. Everything.
I even got my G-Shock on.
Your golden Jordan logo. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's great times. Can you believe that everyone's getting banned from Facebook? Paul Joseph Watson, Farrakhan, Alex Jones. But even apparently if you talk about them, they're getting banned. Like if you talk about them, you get in trouble.
Them, pictures with them,
That's
pictures
what some people
of them.
reported. Some people said that they posted photos of them. And Milo Yiannopoulos, I think. And they got the photo was taken down for spam.
That's insanity. That's pure lunacy.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's dark. It's dark times, Poseidon.
Very dark.
Because I don't give a shit what you're saying as long as you can say it. Then I could say my shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even Farrakhan, I don't fucking agree with Farrakhan, obviously, but I'd rather he's able to say his nonsense so that we can all talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how you beat shitty ideas. Is with better ideas.
Yes, exactly.
Because now you're just creating animosity and hates. So let's see. Silver and Gold's here. Flat Cat. Let's see. They're just warming up for 2020. That's what they're doing. Marvin's here. Tom Tanaka also. Joseph Shaw. All right. The gang is getting here. You see, guys, the Raptors are playing right now. But I promised you I would be here at 4. So I'm missing the game. And I'm convinced they're going to come out hard today. Because of what happened last game. They just shit the bed.
Well, they're wearing those red jerseys.
JF, welcome. What'd you say?
They're wearing those red jerseys.
Yeah, they wore the red jerseys purposely. So
that means they mean business.
That's what it means. They're representing the entire country now. Emerald, welcome. So yeah, everybody's. So by the way, because remember we had canceled. Like I told people not to use the super chat, because people were giving money on the super chat, but we don't know what to do with the money or whatever.
Yeah.
So now the super chat is reopened. If people do put super chats, what we're gonna do is if we get enough, we're just gonna switch the cameras, go 4K. So that people could see like the money that they put in, so they could actually get a. Because I said no before because I didn't want to take people's money for nothing. Like, what are we gonna do with it? You know. So I'm thinking if it is, I saw the cameras like the AX33s, I think they're from Sony. So it's gonna cost about 4 Gs, let's say, to do the whole studio. But I'm just saying, if people put money, that's where it's gonna go to. We're gonna put a little fund, and it's gonna go to upgrading for 4K.
Oh, very nice.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what makes sense, no?
Yeah, of course.
So then you see your fucking because you see if you're gonna put in loot, at least then you see it right away. Now Poseidon 4K, I don't know if that's the best idea that I've ever come up with.
But I want to bless people's
But
lives.
it's something. Let's see what's Phil. Good time to do this show. Going to see Gino and Aaron at 6. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh, Phil's got the fucking day. Phil's got a fucking day and a half today. I got speaking of In Hot Water and In Hot Water fans and 2 Drink Minimum fans, we had I was doing a show on Friday and Steve Sullivan came out. Superfan Steve Sullivan. Good to see him. He's a goddamn party animal though. He's a goddamn drinker and runner and yeller. Good times though.
Runner.
4K is his annual salary. Seriously, yeah.
Who's annual salary?
He was talking about.
Oh, me.
Silver and Gold donated $10. Silver and Gold, you don't gotta. It wasn't a pull to get people to give. Have you considered the GH5 cams? No, but I'll take a look at it after. Maybe if they're affordable too. Thank you, Silver and Gold. But yeah, if they're affordable, I'll take a look at that too. The AX33s, the reason why I like them is because number one, they're affordable now. They're like $899, I think $800. No, they're $800, I think $800, and or $899, I'm not sure. But also, I know that they work well with the setup we have, the Cam Link, the 4Ks that we have. I've seen tests online, like the people who make the Cam Link, they tested it online and they showed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I know it works. So it wouldn't be like a waste, and then you have to return shit. That's the one thing I was nervous about. By the way, one thing I'm testing today that nobody knows. So we were talking with Mike about starting to maybe go live soon with the 2 Drink Minimum, and we're saying if we could do it live from here, and what would be missing by having someone on the board. The biggest thing was to set someone up on this desk area, right? So with all the stuff that I have connected to the computer, because apparently if you look online, the setup shouldn't work. Like they say, even the cam links that I have, it's only supposed to work with as many hubs as you have. USB-Cs that I have in my computer, and I have one. But we have 4 cams running, right? It's because I kind of cheated the system here. So I used another extension now, which I thought was going to be too much, a USB Type-C, and it works. The extension, you're watching it now, and I have the extension on. So that means that there's zero effort to put someone over there to live stream all our shows.
You know how you got it to work, huh?
Zeus.
Because you are a wizard.
I don't know if I'm a wizard, but it's just, let's see. Yeah, the compound fans are happy with 3Ks. Yeah, even now it's 1080p or whatever the fuck it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I didn't want people to put money in if I didn't have a goal, because it's like you're wasting your, like it's cool to show your support, but there has to be a goal. So nobody loses their money. Let's see. Would love to do that gig. You might have a problem once you do 4K. Maybe I'll have a problem. They're meant for 4K, but who knows? We'll see. So here's the thing. Apart from that show on Friday, I hadn't seen Poseidon yesterday because he went out.
Yeah, I went out.
Yeah. And he didn't have a good time is what he told me. But he didn't explain why.
It was all right.
What happened?
Nothing crazy.
But is that why you were mad? Because nobody talked to you?
Huh? No. Just we're supposed to go to Old Port and we didn't end up going because this girl got really drunk and we had to bring her home and blah, blah, blah.
I'm glad that you brought her home.
But it's okay. I wasn't mad.
You sound mad.
Oh, whatever.
So what was your other option? Just leave her drunk in the street?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm a gentleman.
So then why was it even on the table?
What was on the table?
Because what's the other option?
It was
it was. But
No. No, it wasn't on the table, bro. You mother putting words in my mouth.
We thought about it for a while.
No, it wasn't on the table. It wasn't on the table. Actually, she did say at some point, just leave me in the street. It's okay. You guys go out.
Really?
Like, yeah.
That's a trooper.
Yeah.
You should have been like, thank you, ma'am.
No.
Sit down.
And we're like, nah, we'll bring you home.
Obviously,
like,
no. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Don't be a scumbag like that.
Yeah. It was funny, though. She was like, just leave me here.
Did when she said that, did you guys take a look at each other? Did you and Homer look at each other for a second? Just be like, well, she kind of gave us, did you? For 1 second, we were like, we're going to leave her here.
No. Not for 1 second.
I feel like for at least a second. Maybe 3 seconds you thought about it, the way it looks. I feel like you guys gave each other.
No.
What's all these fucking cops today?
I don't know, bro, because, there's a lot of people out. Man, I went to go get coffee. Bro, I went to go get coffee.
I believe you. I believed you the first time. I have it here. I'm drinking it.
No, but, like, there were so many people.
Getting coffee.
Just on the road.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is where are these people coming from?
You know what I think it is?
The weather's nice now.
Yes, it's nice. Everyone's like, let's go shopping. Let's go picnic.
Don't waste your money on stupid shit, people. You don't have to go. Just go enjoy the weather. Go grab a fucking cold beverage outside.
Yeah.
And you know what I've been doing at night?
I love terrace season. Yeah, go.
I've been watching like shows and movies and stuff like on Netflix with I make coffee, and instead of milk I put Bailey's, and just sit back and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
That's nice. Bailey's
with my dog.
Nice and coffee.
Hang out with my dog. I don't give her any Baileys though.
By
the way, the dog, because yesterday I took her to the park again. She was fucking panicking so much. She passed out the rest of the night because she got so anxious.
About?
She was just so excited. It was sunny outside. She was running around, and she was so fucking happy and excited that...
It took away your energy when you got home. She just passed out.
Yeah, I felt bad for her. Yeah. If women want equality, they need to be left in the street every so often. But there's a friend of mine, a comedian, who posted a video the other day of her going back to her house, and her friend, like the roommates, and in between the main door and then the second door, you know how you get into buildings, there was one of her other, not roommate, but a person who lives in the building, her neighbor. She was passed out, completely out of it. Like she got so hammered, but she made it home between the doors, and then that's where it stopped. She couldn't go up the stairs. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, Flat Cat's right. You don't want that much equality. That would be crazy. So I was running my joke that I was saying about the woman getting stoned in Saudi Arabia.
Wait, how does it? You told me you.
Yeah, everybody that I was saying it to was very unhappy with it.
You
can't say that on stage.
I was happy with it though. I think.
Yeah, they made me, because in my head it doesn't sound as bad as they're making it sound like it is.
Say it.
The whole joke.
Yeah. Well, not the whole joke, but like an estimate of it. Not an estimate. What do you call it? Like a shorter version of the story type of thing. Like there's a word for it. You know. What's that?
You want the synopsis of the joke?
Yes, basically.
But it's a joke. It's a weird. Like the synopsis would be the joke. It wouldn't make any sense if I don't say the joke.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I just give you a fucking punchline, people aren't going to understand the impact.
Yeah, that's true.
The impact is because I take them one way. They think like, oh wow, this guy really cares about human rights, and they're like, oh fuck, he doesn't. I do. It's just a joke. So yeah, I was running that Saudi bit, and even the comics I was talking to, they were they weren't happy with it. Even
weren't
Abba thought it ends too rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, they're gonna hate you. Because you gotta make nice on that one. I bet Flat Cat would like the joke. Yeah. Yeah, I'll. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll use it. I'm gonna add some more to it, but I'll use it when I go to Comedians of the Compound at Governors.
But then again, bro, fuck.
Because I know that crowd's gonna appreciate it.
But then again, fuck everybody, bro. Because then you might say another joke that might offend the other group of people, and then the other.
I'm
group
never
of people
gonna
are
stop.
Like it.
I'm not telling you that it affects.
Oh, yeah.
I find it interesting that even comedians sometimes can't see the. Can't see the humor, like the tongue-in-cheek thing. Like, you don't mean exactly what... You know what I mean? It's just...
because they're falling into that whole thing of political correctness. Like, you know?
Did you hear what happened to Noor Hadidi? I just read it yesterday.
No.
I just read an article.
No.
She was on stage in Kitchener, Ontario, like 2 days ago. They wrote about this in the news.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she went on stage, and some guy was heckling her in the beginning, like something like, "We don't like Muslims," and she's like, "Whatever."
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he heckled once in a while. And then she was about to do her closing bit, and her closing bit is all about her being Muslim. And then he said again, like, "I thought we told you we don't like Muslims," something like that. Like, that's what the resume is, but he could have said something else, but that's what I heard. And then she broke down and started crying on stage.
Oh shit!
On stage, she's about to do her closing. She started bawling, and then the guy, they didn't remove him. The guy left before they even removed him. The guy walked out and left, and then they wrote about it. That's pretty insane, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crying on stage, yeah.
That's crazy.
He had to get you to... Yeah, I don't think it was the Yucks. It was like just some private gig or something. It was at a theater. It was in a theater because in the article, if you look it up, they talk about a theater. So yeah, she... Isn't that fucking crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah. Shifty Samurai, welcome. Be hated, Pantelis. It means you're on the right track. Nick DiPaolo and Gavin McCannis are leading the way in that regard. I heard I don't know if you guys saw Nick DiPaolo's trailer for his new video. Fuck, I feel like he's getting funnier. Like some comics, maybe they fall off after a while, and other ones they just, it's the tweaks. Most of the greats, you don't know Nick DiPaolo.
Oh,
yeah. I'm surprised you know Jesus Christ. Like,
who?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the trailer was great, Marvin. Yeah, so some people they tweak it and bam, they just get so much. And Bill Burr did the same thing for me. I find that he always tweaks, and even though he's better at navigating now, also he adjusted the things he says. He'll say marry or fairy instead of saying gay, fag, bit. Like he changes it, which is better that way, I guess.
You know why I like Bill Burr?
Tell me.
It's angry comedy. He's angry. I don't know. There's something about it that I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're an enraged individual too. You're an angry man too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But he doesn't bring the anger out of me. He he compresses it. Like, I feel good.
He compresses your anger.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like
he kind of rationalizes what you're angry about and makes you feel like, okay, that's maybe I'm overdoing it. Because you feel like he's overdoing it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I mean? But speaking of anger, you know what fucking Instagram did? And they're trying it only in Canada.
What?
You cannot see how many likes a picture or video has gotten anymore.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So it'll say like once you open up Instagram and you go like on the main page, whatever, it says
Mine still says it.
What? Then
I'm looking at someone's photo right now and it says liked by X person and 50 others. And then let me go to my page. Yeah. Still says my stuff. Maybe you're making this shit up.
No, it says liked by you Big P4H and others.
No, mine said look 51 others. It says it.
Then you have to update the app.
I don't have to do shit, my friend.
But wait, hold on. Some of your stuff works in the US. So maybe you think, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Because they didn't do this they only did this for Canada.
You think because I'm always in the US to have a special version? You're an idiot.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not how that works.
You think so?
I don't think so.
Go update your phone.
Let me see if there's updates to be made. My apps. There's no update for
Instagram. You have a US version of Instagram, I think, or something. Because look, it says look, this picture says liked by Big P4H and others.
I don't know. Maybe it's just you.
No, I read an article about this.
I don't have it.
And it shows who liked it. But that's so weird. You can click on who liked it and you can count the likes. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
This is a dumb thing. Let's see. I told Poseidon he reminds me of John Candy, and he says, "Who is he?" Yeah, he doesn't.
Does he sell candy?
Big Tony told you that you look like John Candy. You don't know who the fuck he was, huh?
No.
Yeah. God damn it. You're amazing though.
Who's Big Tony?
Big Tony.
Oh, this is John Candy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know who John Candy is.
It's a new day. Great. Yeah, you forgot who Big Tony is. Yeah, keep just drinking the mic. Smack your lips together. Why don't you suck a dick while you're at it? Remember the movie Trannies, Planes, and Automobiles?
What?
Tom Ernst is trying to remind you.
Trannies, Planes, and Automobiles.
That was his most famous movie.
Trannies, Planes, and Automobiles.
You ever heard of the word Sonder?
Sonder.
Yeah, you see, Gambit Rock says if you click on likes, you see who liked it. Yeah, so it's not... For me, guys, though, it hasn't updated, or I don't know what the fuck it is, but I see how many likes there is, so I don't know if you're right and it's an American version or whatever.
Yeah.
But either way, why would they do that? What's the whole point of this? So people don't feel bad if they don't have a lot of likes?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, bro. Because I don't know. It's cringe that they would do that, you know?
Yeah.
Very cringe, I find.
Oh, and yeah, Gambit Rocks. I was looking at the... First, I looked at the wireless ones. I was looking at lapel mics. It just doesn't have the same sound quality. They're good. Like, I hooked him up with one of my wireless mics when I did the studio tour. So you were listening to him via the wireless one that I had attached. I don't like it for a full podcast. I feel like you need to have a good mic with rich audio.
Yeah.
Even starting this week, I'm going to start processing it doesn't really need it because we have the Shure and all that, but I'm going to start processing the 2DM audio, make it a bit fuller. I tried with
processing.
Just like post-production. It just for the voices, but this is so good that I did it. I tested it over the weekend with last week's episode. Mm-hmm. You could barely tell the difference. But I'm still going to do it just to add a bit to it, just to balance everything out and all that. Okay. But you could barely tell the difference. We're already pretty well set up.
Very nice.
So Rule 54, trannies, planes, and automobiles must exist. Must exist. Oh, must exist, I think you're trying to say it, Tom. Yeah, that's definitely a porno.
But do they mean the trannies, they mean the transmissions or like...
Transmissions. Of
or
course.
They mean like trannies as in transvestites?
Well, what do you want it to mean? What would make you happy?
Trannies as in transmissions.
Oh, okay. It would be a car show.
Well, yeah. Because it makes sense. So trannies, planes, and automobiles?
It'll be your travel show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd definitely be your travel show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take planes.
I think I know what you're going to say. Say it.
To different places in the world to fuck the trannies.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
Well, obviously, you set it up. You said, like, what do you want me to do?
Fucking gay.
I was watching a documentary last night about, it's an old documentary about Howard Stern. Mm-hmm. But back in, this was, I think, like right when he started to get into Sirius or something. It was from a VHS tape, but they put it on YouTube. And it was interesting to see how they would see him and how the world was like, he said penis on air. It's so edgy. And he's like, what?
Really?
I said penis. I'm not allowed to say penis. And he was like a rebel for saying penis.
Jesus Christ.
Just how times have changed, you know? And then now they're like, Farrakhan's like, yo, we got to kill these Jews. And I'm like, should we pull him off YouTube? Like, it's just how the world has fucking changed.
Yeah.
He was getting in trouble for saying penis. And Farrakhan was out there saying basically Hitler, quoting Hitler.
Yeah,
and
bro.
he's been fined for years.
But that's crazy. And then Snoop Dogg defended him.
Because, again, Snoop Dogg's a bit of a doofus.
It's crazy that nobody really knew he was a doofus back in the days when he was making rap and shit. But like now, like with social media and everything.
Well, here's the thing. He was a bit of a doofus, you know? Like, people kind of knew. Not a doofus, but when you'd see him with his rap persona, he was who he was. But when you'd hear him, he wasn't one of those guys that could go on an interview show talk and you'd be like, oh, fuck, this guy's an intellectual. He never had that. He always sounded goofy, right?
Yeah.
He always sounded goofy.
Oh, it looks goofy, too.
It's normally, it's other rappers that would look some of them would look very smart when they'd go on an interview show. A lot of heavy metal guys. A lot of heavy metal guys that you'd bring them on a show and they'd think like, oh, we're going to make this guy look like a stupid punk. And then they would run circles around the interviewer.
Interesting.
Because they were actual, intellectuals, the rockers, and the interviewers were just people that were used to reading the teleprompter.
Yeah.
Right? So, Snoop, he knew how to make some beats, but he didn't have anything it wasn't Tupac. He didn't have an actual message.
Yeah.
Right? Tupac was delivering an actual message. Tupac was fucking talented. He was a smart guy.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg never had that. Snoop Dogg was gin and juice, and it was fun. It was exciting to listen to.
Yeah, it is fun to listen.
He wasn't a poet. He's nowhere near Tupac's level. He never was.
Obviously.
He's never gonna be, but that's fine too, right? There's different types of humor.
Yeah.
Right?
But you gotta own that.
Like, there's people we know, like, who stand-up is mostly, the punchline is about farting and about
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not me, but it's fine. That's because that's what they're good at, and that's what people who go see them want to see.
But then don't act like the...
Yeah, then don't come out
punchline is
acting like
smart.
you're George Carlin or Pryor.
Yeah,
don't
you
come
know?
on. Did you see how I fart on stage, guys? Pryor would be so proud. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Just know who you are.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Interesting.
Yeah. On the subject, Tech 9 was always good.
Remember, I watched videos of...
What about E-Rock? Tom, I don't think E-Rock is I don't think E-Rock is a noteworthy gangster rapper.
Recently, by the way, I watched videos of Tupac, like, just talking on interviews and like, talking to people on the street and talking to women. Bro, this motherfucker had charisma, though.
Yeah, of course.
Bro.
But that's Tupac. Everybody who was associated with him tries to pretend like they were Tupac
But
also.
just his way of
His
approaching...
persona, who he was.
Just his way of approaching people was so, like...
Elegant.
Yeah.
Some
like,
people have it. Some people
it
have
was
that.
smooth, bro. You see, and people don't feel like a oh shit. They would be like, oh hey,
Yeah.
he had this thing of like putting people at like not at ease, but like just making people feel comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was watching these interviews like, fuck, this motherfucker was fucking. He had something.
He had something, yeah. And then you have Snoop Dogg coming out, be like, this motherfucker's, he's missing something.
Yeah. Might be a brain cellar too.
Yeah. Well, a couple, huh?
Yeah.
So that's why I tweeted that, because I just didn't, even though I've been told recently, like, stop fucking writing angry stuff on Twitter. I try mostly now to focus more on comedy and shit like that. Like, I try my best to avoid the political shit, but when stuff like this happens, like him saying stupid shit like that, and the Paul Joseph Watson thing.
What's the Paul Joseph Watson?
Paul Joseph Watson getting banned from Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, and then people coming out and saying they posted pictures with like Milo Yiannopoulos or Paul Joseph Watson, and their picture gets deleted. That to me is psychotic. It's like, come on, like, what are we doing here?
That is psychotic.
They didn't even burn pictures of Hitler. You could still watch documentaries about Hitler. They'll show Hitler. They're not gonna pixelate his face.
Yeah.
You're like, what if somebody gets triggered? It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But someone has a conservative viewpoint, says like, oh, I'll ban that. Like, it's they're overreacting on the wrong things.
Yeah. And the guy's talking about killing Jews and
Yeah, Yemen right now is still getting fucked by Saudi Arabia. Right, they're starving
aren't
children.
They selling people as slaves,
bro?
in Yemen?
There's a slave trade all over there's Indians and Pakistanis, dude. That's what they are. They're basically slaves in the Arab world right now. Nobody fucking says anything. They're like, we don't want to offend our Saudi friends, right? Nobody says anything.
Money.
It's all kinds of political reasons, but just nobody wants to fucking say anything. But then I don't know. Paul Joseph Watson comes out and says, "Isn't it fucking strange that CNN's been allowed to lie to everyone?" And they're like, oh, "Hate speech."
Yeah.
And the other thing that bothers me is they came out and said they're mad at Paul Joseph Watson because the stuff he says, which is exposing them, makes people hate them. But he didn't lie and say something to make people hate you. He said, hey, guys, the evidence points to you guys have been lying, and then people are hating you because they found out like they've been lied to for years. So why are you mad at him? He's making people hate us. No, you're making people hate you because you keep bullshitting people. They tune into CNN because they expect something news. They get lied to for years. And then at the end, instead of saying, look, we were wrong about this, you still find more and more fucking excuses. Oh, they're the problem because they exposed us. And then there's idiots that agree with that. Like, that's true. They got exposed. The guy who exposed them is the problem. Imagine there's a pedophile in the neighborhood, and we don't get mad at the pedophile. We get mad at whoever ratted him out to the police.
That would be crazy.
There was no pedophiles here before he ratted him out. That's not how that works.
That is complete lunacy.
That's what they're doing.
That's complete insanity.
So then that's why then I get into these fucking arguments. Like I want to avoid the politics. I want to avoid all this shit. But it's so the injustice is fucking infuriating.
It is. Just thinking about it, I won't fuck, man.
Yeah. If he was out there, Paul Joseph Watson, he was saying things like, grab CNN reporters and fucking lynch them, kill them, shit like that. Different story.
That's a different story.
You're inciting violence. That's not what's happening. He's like, yo, these guys are fucking lying. And they're like, oh shit, he called us out.
But that's because there's people, you know what I've noticed? People don't...
Instead of getting mad at Harvey, it's getting mad at the broad who didn't suck his dick. That's exactly that's Harvey Weinstein he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly, it's so fucking crazy, dudes. It's so fucking crazy. Ban the truth. That's...
You know what else it is? People don't want to take responsibility anymore. You know, people don't want to face the consequences of what they did. People just want to be able to do whatever the fuck they want, and there's no fucking consequence. But that's not the truth. There's consequences to everything that you do, whether positive or negative. You know what I mean? And I've noticed, and even just talking to people, just you could tell that they don't. You know what I mean? They don't want that responsibility.
Yeah. They don't want to be held accountable for their decisions and for their actions.
Like if I make a mistake, I'm gonna say like, "Oh, I fucked up. I apologize." You know.
You particularly not really. You will figure out a lie and then be like, "Bro, it's not my fault. I fell asleep," which you've said on many occasions.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Really? Of course. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what. But like, if it's something serious, you know, like.
Bro, how was I supposed to know that if I shoot him in the head, he's gonna die? Nobody explained that part to me. No, Tom, Ward's joke is now up to 150K. Actually, it's costing him, not 4K. I wish it was 4K.
What's up to 150K?
The court fees. So yeah, because my court. Remember for the joke that he said?
Oh, shit.
So he had to pay, basically, there was a fee for the family, like what they were suing. Then the court fees, the lawyer, this and that. It's around 150 now total. Let's see what happens with the appeal.
God damn.
Yeah, it's whatever. That's another thing that's psychotic too. But this whole that's why Tommy was such a big deal. Yeah, because initially it was 40K, I think 40 or 50 or 60 for the family, like they asked for. But then there's all these court fees associated. You got to pay, I think, their fees. You got to pay your fee. It's fucking crazy. So
That's
150
insanity.
Gs for a joke. It's a bit much. Like they say, because Canada, you don't really have free speech. Like me, people keep telling me, stop making fun of Justin Trudeau because he's a bit of a bitch. He might do something. Like last episode, what I said about him,
Which
sandbags.
Oh, yeah.
Where I said if he's filling up the sandbags, who's going to watch his wife get fucked by a boyfriend? So yeah, people are like, don't know, you never know. So like, what is he going to do? I think it would make him look stupid if he'd come after a comic and be like, this guy made me look bad. Making fun of me. Like,
Yeah.
it would look like a bitch move.
But then again, well, I mean,
He might still do it. I mean, he's like, of course the bitch move. I am a bitch.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't put it past
you
him.
know?
Either. I wouldn't put it past him.
Interesting times.
Nothing gets past him, especially dicks. Yo, so yeah, the whole Saudi thing. What the Saudis are doing is so fucked up. And CNN, why the fuck aren't you covering real news? Why the fuck aren't you talking about what the Saudis are doing?
Yeah, instead they'll cover shit like,
did Trump really fart on that airplane? Investigative reporter Mike Farts a lot is on the scene. We don't know, Steve. We don't know if he really farted.
but who cares?
You heard that. You heard that intense testimony from our reporter.
Like last time,
just random shit that doesn't make any sense.
like last time they were making fun of him because he left the umbrella.
Yeah, just little things that's like, guys, that's not a real news story.
What do you care? Who cares?
We noticed that Melania Trump was wearing green. Huh. Fitting. Green is the color of greed. Is she trying to tell us all that she's greedy? Yeah.
Complete insanity.
Bob Chernovich, psychologist, is here to explain to us why she was wearing green. Well, you know, guys.
Yeah.
When people wear green, it's usually a sign of wanting to tell Americans, fuck black people and fuck all you people who voted for us.
Yeah, they have that
Clearly,
specialist.
they're racist.
They have that.
You heard it here first, guys. Melania Trump and her husband, racist because she was wearing green. The black community is in shock and awe. And you have that one black guy on. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. And then people fall for shit like that.
Yeah, I
you know,
know.
like,
People do. That's the problem.
and they always have that specialist. You know, like
Speech therapist.
yeah. And then you listen to him talking, you're like, yeah, I don't know. Is this?
I love when they're like, I theorize, I speculate that. Oh, this is it. This is the news. Speculation time,
It's
baby.
always some guy. His hair's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like super fucked up.
You can't trust this guy to comb his fucking hair, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust his opinion. Get the fuck out of here.
Ripped suit jacket.
Yeah, those with the patches.
Yeah.
Fucking Patches O'Houlihan over here has come to tell me.
Where'd you find this guy off the street or something? Like, fuck.
Yeah, they're not. You know why they have no news stories now? Because they put all their eggs in one basket. So they didn't want to admit in the beginning that maybe people disliked Hillary Clinton more than they disliked Trump. They didn't want to admit it. So they started making shit up. That would get turned down. That would get turned. Even now with the whole Russia collusion thing, even though that's been debunked, like, okay, there was no, like, the Russians didn't interfere to make Trump win. Trump won because people didn't like Hillary. They're like, well, that happened, but what if we find out in the future that it was like time traveling Russians, like, just stupid, like, just shut up.
They didn't say that.
No, they just said like, well, okay, well, the evidence points to it not being true, but what if it is? Wait, what? You said the evidence. Yeah, so basically we got all these reports and they said that there was no collusion with Russia. But what if, there was? Is this what we're playing now? We're playing what if game? Yeah, like what if it was like the devil himself came back? And what if like really the devil did this? Are you really on CNN right now? Is this really news? Yeah, because like what if someone would pay me for my opinion? I can't stand it anymore. Sometimes I get frustrated. I look, I go, this isn't a real.
It's very frustrating. I'm listening to you.
It gets you mad, no? But what if? What do you mean? What if? What does the evidence tell you? But isn't it possible that the Russians may be using mind control on all of America? Isn't it possible? And then you want to strangle someone? No, but that's what happens, and then people who are like conscious of this, they start getting agitated, and then they'll go on Twitter and be like, "Hey, CNN, you guys want to do me a favor and go fuck yourselves?" And then CNN will come out and be like, "Look at all the hate! Look at all the hate! They want us to go fuck ourselves. Do they know how difficult that would be with our incredibly small penises? Very difficult, And then they get mad. But the reason why people are hating on CNN is because people don't like to get dicked around. Yeah. People don't like that shit. They don't like you to tell them for 4 years that the Russians were responsible for Trump winning. And then they're like, by the way, we were wrong about 4 years. It wasn't actually the Russians. Trump won because people hated Hillary. Yeah, so what if the Russians, people lose their fucking minds? Oh, wait a second. What did you just skip over? Did you just say that you've been lying to me for 4 fucking years and then you're trying to pretend like you weren't? People get mad. Yeah. What am I? I can't find the TV remote. Is that a GoPro 7? Which one? I do have a GoPro 7 in my bag, a new one. I've used it.
Oh yeah, true. You want it for the car?
Yeah, I only used it for that video I shot with him about the studio tour. You're right beside. Why'd you grab your heart?
You know what I hate? When you're about to sneeze,
yeah,
and you feel that sneeze coming, and you're like and then no sneeze.
Bro, replace sneeze with man, and I feel exactly that you're saying the truth.
Fucking guy. So yeah, you were saying?
Nah, whatever. GoPro. Anyways, enough of CNN. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch about them all the time because fuck them. But yeah, that's in a nutshell. They're getting mad about getting called out for shit. And then, but I can't believe Facebook. I mean, I could kind of believe it because if you think about Instagram, it's because Facebook owns Instagram. But if you look at the people who are really, really on Facebook, that are sharing a lot of statuses, a lot of them apparently are older people now, like the demographic, like boomers, and so the demographic kind of changed. And I guess there's a lot of people on the left who are very sensitive, and they see something in their timeline about like a Trump meme or something, and they fucking lose it, and then they report it all the time. So maybe Facebook's like, look, we get shit reported all the time. People are getting offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that could be happening too.
Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised I've never gotten reported for anything.
Well, I mean, hate crimes and vicious rapes, but apart from that, nobody's reported
I'm still
anything.
here, aren't I, though?
Yeah. That's a great lawyer. Your Honor.
The bestest.
If the dick don't fit, you must have quit.
Oh, fuck, yo, mother. You fucking... Where you slam dunk that one, though? Motherfucker.
Yeah. King Luffy's like, he's sure that you've been reported on at least a few times around the office. Like, that Poseidon guy's looking at me all weird.
Oh, I worked for a company in the past. It was
the internet company.
Yeah, it was for marketing and website packages and SEO packages. But the guys loved me.
Okay.
Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, no,
Because
go
I
on.
was edgy. Like I would crack jokes and shit. Like they were like buddy. But the women hated me because they were all these like hairy armpit
Why is that
women.
fat guy in a do-rag yelling at me?
Because there were all these SJW women like hairy armpits and shit. Like
Oh yeah,
that. You know what I mean?
That's a good description.
And all the other guys were afraid of.
How do you know that they were all SJW women?
Bro, but you could tell, bro. They had colored hair and shit all the time. While walking in with fucking rainbow hair, fucking.
I don't know, bro. Jeff and Matt Hardy had colored hair, and they were
No, but
hardcore as
that's
fuck.
different. That's different. That's an act that they put on in wrestling. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like fucking like they would walk in with every color of the fucking rainbow on their head. We're looking like fucking parrots.
Okay.
And whatever, I would say like edgy jokes and shit, and they hated it. But the guys would laugh. They were like, hey, and they were too afraid, obviously, because they didn't want to get fired. But I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like I said what was on my mind, and they hated that.
And then you got fired,
Sort
of. They're like, listen, Poseidon, we were okay with you taking naps at the office. That was fine. But when you pulled your dick out and you asked people,
I think where they drew the line, where there was a guy, a client that it wasn't really a client, it was a lead. So basically, he looked like a pedophile. He legit looked like he had a website. So he had a tour.
he had a website.
Yeah, so it was
On the dark web.
It was a very shady website, bro. So it was a lead. So his website was basically him, come tour around Florida, bring your kids, like type of shit like that. And his tour bus was a van. Like, I'm not making this up.
What did he say? Bring your kids to Florida.
It was to give a tour of Disneyland in a van or something. That was his business. Okay, he would pick them up from the airport, bring them to Disneyland, some shit like that. He would pick up the parents with the kids.
I'll put you to sleep for a bit and I'll take the kids out.
Yeah, so it looked really creepy, and the guy was looked like a textbook pedophile, like
Textbook.
glasses. Yeah, and I was trying to sell him a website, and he sounded like this. No, this is how he spoke. I don't need another website. This is how he spoke, So I was creeped out, and like whatever. I hung up. I'm like,
what's up, Marco?
And I go, fuck this pedophile looking ass motherfucker, really loud in the office.
And he heard you.
And everyone heard me. And then
Did the pedophile hear you?
No. And then everyone just looked at me like, oh shit, I can't believe he just said that. Like,
textbook. Yeah, he was a textbook pedophile.
Like he looked like a fucking, one of those guys that fucks kids.
He looked like one of them pederasts,
Yeah, looked like one of those guys,
And that's his business. His business was
pick up people from the airport in a van and bring them to Disneyland. That was his business.
This guy sounds like he was trying to live an honest life. He was basically low budget Uber. Uber won't let me use my van for Uber, so I started my own. And then you go and call him a pedophile.
No, because
that guy, he fucks 2 or 3, maybe 6 kids, and you go and you label him a pedophile. Like, come on, bro.
Oh shit! But it looked really, and there was on his website. The reason why I found it creepy, there was an emphasis on kids.
Oh, it was highlighted. It was underlined. It wasn't bold.
It was no legit. Do you have Kleenex, by the way?
You go to the bathroom.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Get out of here. Besides, gonna go to the bathroom and then come back and talk to us about his textbook pedophile stories. I hope that's the only textbook pedophile story you have, dude.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so we got Danny Miller. I didn't even know you were here. We got Marco who showed up. What up? What up? So yeah, the whole gang is here. Okay. How many are we in the chat? I don't even know. There, I'll post the Discord thing so you guys can join up in the Discord. Okay, what's a pederast, Walter? Shut the fuck up, Donnie. The old days you had to write free candy on the van. Yeah, the old days you had to write free candy on the van, and now, fucking, you could just build a website and have the parents just drop you off in the van.
Yeah.
It's fucking absurd.
Yeah, so I was creeped out by the whole, like, the website and everything else.
That would creep you out, though. That's something that would creep me out, too.
And I was like, fuck, I can't believe I just tried to sell a new website package to this fucking weirdo.
But why? I mean, if he's gonna be a pedophile, might as well have a good website. Like, a lot of people just don't have good websites. He might as well have one.
But it was, you know those old websites with the banners on the side and the moving, like...
It's true, actually. Hold on. Gambit Rocks makes a good point. You paid $9 for a Cuban prostitute and a security guard with a hotel manager. You got the best deal in town. $9, you had your own security and a prostitute. This guy's out here building websites. You're like, no, bro, $9, bro. 10 is too much. 9. Fucking psycho.
Yeah. Also, I noticed doing that job,
Yeah.
I can't do office jobs.
Yeah. Obviously.
Every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I would have to get up, walk around. I couldn't just sit in a fucking cubicle like a fucking mouse.
But that's crazy because I've seen you sit for. You don't mind sitting for hours, so it's not the sitting that bothers you; it's the job that bothers you.
Do you think that's what it was?
I know that's what it was. You could
What do you
sit,
mean
you could play
somebody
video
sit for
games,
hours?
you could do stuff for hours just sitting doing nothing.
No,
Because
but even video games,
you're
I
a
get
lazy
tired of
dude.
it. No,
No, you sit there, you'll watch stuff. You don't give a fuck, bro. Don't lie. You sleep for fucking 20 hours a day.
I don't
you
sleep
mind
20 hours a day.
You don't mind sitting there. You just don't want to do the job at the office. That's your problem. Is you don't want to sit there on the phone. You don't want to sit there on the computer. You want to feel like you're free, which is fine.
Yeah, I like the freedom.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
You get a lot of freedom now.
Yeah,
How much freedom you get?
lots.
That's not true.
Somewhat. I don't know.
See, you don't get that much freedom.
Yeah, but I can move around. I like moving.
Why do you have to lie?
I'm not lying. I do like moving.
He likes moving, guys. The evidence says that was a lie.
No, legit. Like
Yeah.
we'll watch a movie. Like after an hour, my ass gets sore. I have to move.
Yeah, that's not the same thing as you like moving. Your ass gets sore because you don't move around enough. That's why your ass gets sore. Your ass doesn't get sore because you like moving so much that your body's like, oh, what are you doing watching this movie? Let's go move around. Like, you make it sound like you take long walks. You never like moving. You're in your car. What are you talking about? Why do you have to bullshit about everything?
I'm not bullshit. I like walking. I don't understand.
But you never walk.
Yeah, I do. Every day.
What do you, dude? I'm not talking about actually getting up and walking to the car. When do you walk? When do you go out and take a? You don't.
At work. I'm always walking at work. I swear.
You're at work. You're going from the desk
Dude.
to where you have to drop off the car because that's your job.
No, but I do a lot of walking.
But you don't get it. You only do the walking because it's your job. You're not going to get paid if you don't do the job. What I'm saying is you
No, but
don't.
it has
If
nothing-
you liked walking,
Yeah.
you would walk. You'd go out and you'd walk. You go to the park. You go walk. You
Oh,
don't
but
do
it's-
this.
But the problem is it's more time consuming.
What are you talking
But like I like walking to the gym. In the summer?
about? And then sitting there and taking selfies.
No. When we're trade.
This motherfucker, right? God damn it, beside you're
Look,
something
I am a
else.
bit lazy at times.
You're one of the laziest people I know. You're
No.
the second laziest person. The first laziest person I've ever met is my buddy Saucy.
Okay.
Saucy used to be very lazy. Very, very lazy. Like, you would tell him something and he would get tired of thinking about it. He'd be like,
Look,
"Oh,
I used to be a lot lazier. I'll be honest. I used to be so lazy. I got so lazy to the point once that, you know, World of Warcraft.
I know it, yes.
Okay, so I got so lazy. Like, if a quest was too far.
I'm listening.
Okay, if a quest was too far.
Keep going, Poseidon.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm literally watching you.
What's hot?
It's hot in here.
Oh, it is.
You don't have to stop thinking when I ask you if you're hot in here. It's hot in here.
Oh, I'm
'cause of the
fine.
lights.
I'm fine.
Okay. You don't have to fucking... Your whole brain froze.
Because I.
It's literally... I'm just asking if you're okay because it's hot in here because of the lights. And you meltdown. You had a fucking meltdown. They thought that the stream froze, bro. They thought the stream froze. I never... Jesus Christ. I honestly thought you were having some kind of seizure.
Okay, so back. So I used to play World of Warcraft.
Before you continue, if you get too hot, let me know. That was it. That's all I'm asking you because you're wearing
okay.
velour or whatever. Just let me know if you get too hot because it's getting hot in here. That's it. That's all I asked.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. But I used to be so lazy
Used to?
in World of Warcraft. If a quest was too far and I didn't have, like, you know, those flying mounts.
I don't know. I never played it.
So you had flying mounts.
So basically just like
You-
a ship. Like something to fly.
Yeah, you would go there super fast.
Okay.
You know?
Like fast travel.
Yeah. If I didn't have a flying mount and I had to go through roads and mountains and shit and it was too far, I just wouldn't do the quest. I was lazy. Like, I tried.
I don't know if that's lazy or... Because I understand. It is kind of lazy, but at the same time, it's like, I don't got time for this shit. Like, how big were these maps?
Oh, huge.
How long would it take you to walk from where you're talking about now?
If it took more than 5 minutes,
Yeah, that's long for a game. Just walk straight for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd lose my shit.
Yeah. But it was because World of Warcraft is a huge map, you know?
Don't you play that with other people? You're not alone?
You could play alone or with other people.
I think if I was playing with other people and I had like the mic set up and I was talking, I wouldn't notice because I'd be like,
that's different. But
shooting
when you play alone, it's a grind.
It gets lonely.
Grindy. Yeah, it gets lonely. It's grindy. You're like a lone traveler on the road.
Yeah, it gets you know, I
like,
guess. But the other single player games don't feel lonely. I put my headphones on. Speaking of which, I haven't been able to do that in fucking months. I tell you about that.
Yeah, bro.
I tried to do it. I tried to do it last night because I have nothing to do. There's no one in the fucking. My girlfriend's not in the city either, so I'm like, I have the dog and I'm just put my headphones on and decide to play video games. It was in the start menu. I was trying to play Darksiders, and then I was like, you know what? No, I don't feel like this. I don't have that same taste. Like I want to sit down and play video games. I don't have it in me anymore. Just soccer. I'll put on soccer. I'll play a match to waste like 20 minutes and then I'll leave. But that's it. I can't get into it, and I hate it because I have so many unplayed games.
Bro, I have a collection of 80 games on Steam.
Flatcat, she went to Houston's to see her family for a week, so it's just me and my dog.
Collection of 80 games on Steam, and I've beat maybe 3 of them, 4 of them.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what I don't know. Because it used to be a good time waster, you know what I mean? Like at night, like you're bored, and now I'm just like, meh.
I think it's a lack of time.
Yeah, maybe.
Like I work 50 hours a week minimum. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do overtime. And then
I don't mean if you don't have time to play. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like it's either that or I'm just gonna have.
Well, maybe because you're also tired from those other things. You know what I mean? You're just tired from a long day or something. You're just like fuck. You're just like fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Because like I don't know when I was a kid, like video games, like you would get at the start. You weren't patient to start. You know. And now you're just like You know?
Just Daniel Miller just posted. He's like, what's up, guys? He goes, I'm here. I got home from work and my wife just left. So I had to give her my attention while we were together or she would have killed me. All right, well, she's done. Now yours. Like, like, you get off that fucking stream.
But, yeah, like when I was 15 years old, bro, I could sit for 8 hours and play video games.
Yeah, it's different when we're young. I think you have energy in general to do anything. Yeah. And since that interests you, but I think now, I think also because of ADD, because I'm always on my fucking phone.
Yeah.
I feel like I lose interest a lot. That's why I still like the movie theater, because I'm forced to not go on my phone.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Oh, you know what I noticed? A lot of times I'll be playing, because now I play Apex Legends a lot. The reason why I played it's because it's very easy to jump in and play.
And just play.
And even if you jump in for 5 minutes and you die, like within a minute you're in another game.
Okay, yeah, so it's fast.
So you know what I mean? So I kind of have to sit there and fuck, wait. But sometimes, man, I'll like when I die and get out of the game, I'll open my phone and I'll lie back, and then I've wasted an hour just on my phone. I'm like, oh wait, I was playing.
You think that's fucked up? I could put on a game, like let's say a soccer, like Pro Evo, and I'm playing a soccer game, and then my phone is on next to me, and it's on YouTube playing a documentary about something, and I'm listening to a documentary while I'm doing that, and every 2 seconds I'm pausing to pet the dog. Just
yeah.
And it's like I'm going through the motions, like I'm not fully invested in anything.
Yeah. The other day I had my iPad playing The Sopranos. I was watching a show on Netflix, and I was on my phone.
Oh yeah, Stuart makes a good point. When you first ever play a GTA game, you lose track of time easily. Oh yeah, of course, especially when they first went into like not even when they first went to 3D, but I think with San Andreas, not even Vice City actually. Yeah, Vice City, you have that just getting into that world.
Yeah.
And because you lose so much time because you're like, I could do this, oh my god, and you're exploring. I love that feeling.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to recreate that now.
Yeah.
I'm not as impressed.
Nothing is ever going to beat The Witcher 3 for me.
The Witcher 3, I still think is one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
That's the game that got me back into video games, but then it didn't last.
Oh man, if what's it called? If CD Projekt Red made a fucking Game of Thrones game, oh my god.
But why do you? I know you like Game of Thrones. I'm not shitting on Game of Thrones. I'm just saying, Game of Thrones is war, dragons, all that shit, right? Magic, right? There's magic in it. There's magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Witcher has all that.
Yeah.
And more. So why would it have to be Game of Thrones skinned or Game of Thrones themed when The Witcher 3 is like a perfect game.
No, I'm talking about the story of Game of Thrones.
But The Witcher 3 is a fucked up story. Remember that fucked up baby that they aborted, and then it was a mutant. Remember, and then it was the ghost of it was all mutated.
Oh, the reason why I think you would like Game of Thrones is because Game of Thrones is similar, very similar.
You understand?
To Witcher.
I'm not shitting on Game of Thrones. Like people misunderstand because I don't watch their show. They think I hate it.
No, I never said you're shitting on it.
The thing is, I saw the first season when it had when Alex had given to me, right, like years ago when it first came, and I was like, okay, I didn't hate it. I was like, okay, it's a good show, but then I didn't have time. The series progressed. We're at what season now?
8.
There's no way I could catch up. It would be too time consuming.
No, you won't catch up, but like after season 8 finishes, like you could.
Even that, if I want to watch season 2, so if I want to watch 7 seasons, 10 episodes a season, 1 hour each.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
It's
insane.
10 hours a season. That's about 8 seasons. That's what, 80 hours? More, because some episodes are an hour and a half.
So there you go, 90. So 80 to 100 hours. Where the fuck am I gonna
The
get?
last episode was an hour and a half.
So where am I gonna get 100 hours of time I'm never gonna get back? It's easier if you've seen it from the beginning, and every week you get together with your friends, like you do every Sunday with Homer, and you watch the new episode. That's 1 hour. That's fine. It's consumable. It's easy. But for someone to catch up with over 100 hours, dude, you're like, unless that person is they got injured and they're home from work for 2 months or whatever, and they can't do anything anyway. Different story. But it's crazy.
That's true. But I see what you mean. Like but when I got into it back at season 5. Like it was already on for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
I think I got into it like 3 years ago. Even to watch those 5 seasons, like it was hard.
There was work.
Yeah, there was work put into that shit. Like sometimes I was tired and I didn't feel like watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying.
So I see. I get your point of view.
Let's see here. What do we have? I'm very fortunate that back here in the UK, they think a Grand Dragon is something to do with Game of Thrones. Yeah, in the States, it's not.
What's a Grand Dragon?
Like a Grand Wizard, I was thinking.
Oh.
A Grand Wizard is, I think, the KKK's highest person.
Really?
They call themselves a Grand Wizard, yeah. They think they're wizards in their little hats.
How do people get recruited for? I don't get it. With names like Grand Wizard, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, that's how groups are, cults and shit. What are you talking about, dude? Fucking Bohemian Grove, the Bohemian Club, which is like all these fucking politicians, like big name people. They go, they do mock sacrifices. They get dressed up in robes and shit. People like that kind of. They like to be part of something. It's rituals, right? So people like to be part of some kind of ritual. It doesn't matter how goofy it is.
I wouldn't be able to take shit like that seriously.
It's like, it's like, so you're the president here? Nah, I'm the wizard. They're like, all right, I'm out.
I wouldn't, as goofy as I am, because like I like to laugh, fool around. I wouldn't be able.
That would fight racism. It would fight. It'd be like, I'm a wizard. Be like, all right, I'm gonna go hang out with those black guys there because they're not. They don't assume they're wizards, so I'm gonna go hang out with them.
Yeah, it would actually.
Let's see. Stuart says, nothing worse than having your 14-year-old niece walk into the room when you're watching Game of Thrones and she yells, "You guys are watching dragon porn." I guess there's a lot of dragons in it. It must be dragon porn, yeah.
No, well, there's 3 dragons. Well,
like Greeks hanging with Greeks.
Yeah, but that's different. We don't call ourselves Spartans and fucking, you know what I mean? And look at that. You're a hoplite.
I don't know why that's there. I don't even know how that relates. I don't know how.
Well, like, cause like white people got wizards and shit, right? And Greeks, if you look at ancient Greek mythology, like not mythology, but like
but that's insane. That has nothing to do with
like
one of
he's a minotaur. Like
but nobody talks like that.
I know.
Nobody says they're a minotaur. If you say you're a minotaur, even if you're Greek, you're a fucking crazy person.
No, but that's what I mean. That's why we hang out.
Bro, I'm a minotaur.
No, but that's why we hang out with other Greeks who like we don't have like because like they like let's say like fucking the KKK, right? They have those fucking all those white people. He's a grand wizard and he's a minor wizard.
You're misunderstanding everything. I feel like you try to understand shit and
I went too far.
Too stupid.
I went too far. Eh?
Your capacity, the brain capacity, didn't work out. There's not enough RAM.
Explain it to me.
He wrote that, but it doesn't make any sense. They're two different things. The KKK, right, is just the KKK. White people don't call themselves wizards. The KKK is their own fucking thing.
Yeah, but they have that thing that he said that he's called the Grand Wizard.
Yeah, but that's just the KKK. That's not a white thing. you're not gonna go meet a white person. He's gonna be like, my dad's a wizard.
No,
that's
I
just
know.
the
I know.
KKK.
Well, there's only
It's
white
kinda
people in the
like
KKK. That's
eh?
what I mean. There's only white people in the KKK.
Yeah, but
that's
not
what I
all
mean.
white people are in the KKK.
No, obviously, I know that. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, exactly. Stuart's like, yo, bro, which city state are you from?
What?
Which city state are you from?
What is that? City state.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Poseidon.
What?
I don't know how he walks around in life. I don't know how the fuck he walks around in life.
Clueless.
You don't know what a city state is. Yo, bro, me, I'm Greek, bro. Me, I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, bro. I'm gonna use my cell phone right now to Google city state, cause for some reason it doesn't make sense in my fucking brain. You know what I feel like? I feel like your brain. There's mechanical parts, and it was like an actual hard drive, and your parents took a fucking magnet to it when you were young.
A city that, with its surrounding territory, forms an independent state.
He still doesn't get it. Bro, Sparta, Athens, they're all city-states. They were all their own states based around that city.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Fuck me, dude.
Okay, I get it.
I think I could replace you with a bag of shit.
No. Well, because I was thinking of, when you said city state, I was thinking of like New York City. Wait, but what about like Miami? But Miami's in Florida. I was thinking like, wait, no, city state. I was like, that's what my head was going.
What's it like to be him for one day? Just, I wonder if it's just amazing being you. You just walk around and wonder all the time. Sir, we're having a sale. Sale? So, salt, sap, scent. Like emails. Like just, you're a fucking retard.
Fuck.
City state, like New York, New York. It's a city and a state. Message brought to you by Poseidon, Grand Wizard of Park X.
Jesus Christ,
The
bro.
KKK has Grand Wizards. Do they also have Grand Dragons?
No, I don't know.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the people who could think. Yeah, Washington too. Washington has both. But I'm asking the people that could think. I don't know, bro. They have Grand Dragon too, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just comprised of people who played way too much Dungeons and Dragons.
No, the KKK exists for a longer time.
No, I know. Oh yeah, it's true.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I said something stupid.
No, they just have, like I said, it's not a surprise because, well, I mean, there's different cults, there's different groups.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's groups everywhere. There's the Freemasons, there's the Bohemian Club, there's the Skull and Bones, the fucking in what is it, Yale or Harvard, where most fucking presidents were part of it before. So there's all kinds of different groups, bro. There's groups out there. There's Black Lives Matters. Black Lives Matter, that's a group. Antifa, that's a group.
Yeah.
You see, if you think about it, people who join groups are fucking idiots. Right?
Yeah.
Most of these groups I mentioned are garbage.
No.
Wait, did I mention a good group? Trilateral, all shitty groups.
I think as good people and people who have like somewhat of a brain.
Except for
on them-
Waterheads. Waterheads are the group.
Well, that's not really a group. That's
LGBTQR. You can't trust that group because anytime you change your acronym too much, shifty. Suspicious.
well, isn't the whole point of them always changing?
No, it should just be one. I think that. Who am I?
Okay, 'cause
But that's why I'm not invited in the group.
Well, because they changed, so they don't have a problem with changing.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. I tried to make a joke and
It's
failed.
not a joke because lesbians and gay people don't change.
Well, they change sex preference.
No, they don't. They have a sex preference, which is different from yours. They don't change.
Well,
Why are
not.
you shaking?
I don't know. I tried to think of something clever and it didn't work.
Hey, Ray, you're missing the incredible retardation displayed by Poseidon today. He's outdone himself, I believe. It's one of his greatest days. Jesus Christ. Are the Raptors winning? Am I gonna fucking lose my shit when I get home? They're losing by 2 points right now. It's in the third quarter. I can't believe I'm not watching.
I'm hungry.
I'm not surprised.
Because I didn't eat breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you telling us for?
I don't know. What should I eat today?
You're asking us? You're asking me?
Yeah.
Guys, what should Poseidon eat today?
I feel like eating something good. Something nice. Something like a nice little restaurant, you know?
Ooh, like a nice little restaurant, but a big one wouldn't work.
Well, you know what I mean. But like, I don't know.
Fish, they're saying. Your dignity. $9 Cuban.
You know what I'm craving? That burger from Bordel. That burger looked good.
Oh, the one that you ate
And
on
it
the mic
tastes-
where
yeah.
everybody was shocked.
Yeah, but I couldn't finish the whole thing.
Sharts, Subway. Frank Perutz is saying you should go eat some Subway. A bullet. My personal favorite, a bag of dicks. Yeah, Tom fucking went hardcore.
What did it write?
Schwartz, they're saying go for some smoked meat. Marco always looks out for you,
Ooh.
so he's looking at smoked meat. Steak and a baked potato. Flat cat is very reasonable. Steak and baked potato is actually a very good idea. What are you kissing in the mic for?
I'm not kissing.
Yeah, Gambit says feta cheese. Just grab some feta.
Nah.
Shove it in your face. You don't like feta, no?
I do like feta. I don't like eating it just like I like it with something.
What kind of some?
Like a something. Tripolis.
Oh, yeah, you can go eat some of that. So basically everything. Yeah.
That burger from Table 51, the Gucci burger?
Are you going to sit here and tell us about all the shit you like to eat, bro?
Maybe.
What else you like to eat?
Pussy. What are they saying?
They're talking about A&W burger. They're talking about you eating a Turkish dick. Did you cover Poseidon's confrontation with his coworker? We didn't cover the confrontation.
What confrontation?
What confrontation? Jesus Christ, Poseidon. Nothing happened this week. Nothing happened this week with the coworker we talked about last time. Apparently, all is well. Apparently, Poseidon's been taken care of. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You still have a job?
Yeah.
Poseidon's been taken care of. You could tell them in case they don't believe me.
I'm Whoa. I am all right.
He's
I'm
annoyed
A1.
at the starting of everything, but he's good.
Yeah,
Everything's fine.
yeah.
But he's definitely frustrated.
Was.
Like everything. He's not in trouble or anything. He's just annoyed at getting harassed,
Basically.
which is normal. Who wouldn't get?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Because I always try to just sit in my corner, chill, not bother anybody.
Speaking of sitting in your corner, we just shifted to your usual seat. The camera is in your usual seat, and there's nobody there beside it. And that's your fucking corner.
What? Yeah?
Yeah.
Why did you shift it, though?
Because it's fucking hilarious as soon as you said, just sitting in my corner.
Sit in my corner, doing nothing. Well, not doing nothing, but you know what I mean. Not being bothered.
I got something for your corner. Should be coming in this week.
Oh, what is it?
A new background.
Oh.
Yeah. You know how I got Mike that one?
Yeah?
I got you one that has whores dancing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ah, I like it.
Yeah, I hope it comes in time for the next episode. Nice. You excited? Yeah. Fucking Poseidon.
We spoke about me moving out, huh?
Yeah. People were happy for
I'm
you.
very excited. April was the ultimate test because I paid 2 rents in April.
Yeah.
I paid rent like where I live.
Yeah, the whole last shit.
Yeah. And I paid rent for the new place. First month of rent.
Speaking of which, I gotta call the lady who's living where I'm gonna live in a month now, just to get organized for the keys and all that shit. Fuck, bro. Now I'm whatever. It's not that bad of a move. It's just it's still a pain.
But
in
you
the
just
ass,
have one thing, no?
Well, obviously a couple stuff. Like it's not one big thing, I think, but I have your clothes. Like you still have to move. Like you have to get shit, TV, all that stuff. Plus, I gotta go buy new beds, all that, and then coordinate. Apparently, I have to let the building know what days I'm moving big shit in.
Yeah, because they have that elevator, right?
Yeah, if I don't let them know, apparently they fine me. Like
What?
They make up their own fines.
It's a little ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, especially if it happens to me, because I'm a ridiculous person.
But what did I want to say? Fuck, I don't know if I should hire a moving company.
How much stuff are you moving? I'm moving companies for people that are moving fridges and stoves.
Well, couch,
Okay.
bed.
Okay.
Well, one bed
One bed.
with because it's 2 mattresses. It's the bottom mattress and then top mattress.
We know how beds work. Go on.
And you know the whatchamacall that thing there where it has drawers and you put your clothes in. What do you call it?
A dresser.
A dresser. I have a big dresser.
One of those things.
I
Yeah.
have a desk. That's about it, really.
I mean, you have homies, so you don't really need movers for that. I mean, you could get movers.
Because look, it's gonna cost me $300-400 for the movers.
Yeah.
Homies will cost me $45 and pizza. $45 for the U-Haul and then pizza.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to ask you that I'm really nervous about
AIDS.
moving. No, I want to wrap everything up in a bag.
What do you mean everything up? You can't put what you just said in one bag.
No, not in one bag. Like each individual thing into a bag.
Like put your bed in a bag.
Yeah. I'm worried.
Why would you put your bed in a bag? Why don't you just wrap it in the security shit they give you? It's a bed. Why would you? How many? What do you like a plastic bag? There's stuff that you wrap around.
They give you a big bag for the bed, but I also want to put like my dresser in a bag. I want to put my desk in a bag because I'm worried about bed bugs. Like if the truck has bed bugs, like because it's wood, the floor of the truck.
Yeah.
I don't want to I put my dresser in it and then the bed bugs go from the truck to my dresser and then
I've never heard of that happening.
Man, but I don't know, man. I'm nervous.
I've never heard of that
I'm
happening.
paranoid.
I've never heard of that.
Because I got bed bugs when I was a kid, like when we first moved into the place when I was 12, 13
It
years
was
old.
not from the delivery van.
No, obviously. But it was from my neighbor downstairs. Remember that fucking, the...
Wait, what
Crackhead
truck
neighbor.
is wooden?
The floor of the truck is wooden.
Okay, you're talking about the U-Haul
Yes.
inside. They
Yeah,
have
yeah,
those
yeah.
wood panels. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But no, bed bugs can't live there because they can't eat off anything. There's nothing.
There's nothing
producing-
to feed off of, eh?
Because the way they feed off you is, I think it's once you start breathing out the, what is it? You breathe in oxygen and then it comes out as carbon dioxide or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
So that's what they smell on, and that's when they come feed on you. So they know that you're sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
So, but let's say somebody that moved and that had bed bugs. And some bed bugs get off of the furniture, go onto the truck.
I mean, that's I mean, anything's possible, Poseidon. Fucking anything is possible, but that doesn't seem likely.
You don't think so? You think I'm overthinking and I'm being paranoid for nothing?
I think you're being fucking paranoid for sure, but I always think you're being paranoid. But that's just me. Yeah, it sounds like the plot of Toy Story.
Well, because look, man, I got bed bugs when I was a kid. Like, I went downstairs to my neighbor's house.
You also got molested when you were a little kid. It's not going to happen again.
That's not true. And he had bed bugs, and I stayed in the house for like about 15, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me something on the computer. I think it was something about games or whatever. I went back up, and then we got bed bugs. It's the worst experience of fucking life. By the way.
I believe you, because years ago, when there was the bedbug craze in Montreal, listen how fucked up this is. And Alex did almost the same thing as I did. I panicked, and psychologically, bro, I thought there was bed bugs. I kept scratching myself to the point where like I was just gonna throw everything out of my house. But then I realized there was no bed bugs. It was psychological, and then I never had a problem again. Alex had a skin condition. Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't know he had a skin condition.
Oh, my God.
He thought he had bed bugs.
Oh, my God.
So in the middle of the night, bro, he threw everything out. His mattress in the middle of the night outside.
Are you serious?
Everything. He threw everything out. And then because the rat, all that shit wouldn't stop, he didn't know what was going on. He thought it was bed bug bites. He went to the dermatologist, and he had some form of eczema or whatever he needed, like that cream.
So he threw out?
Everything. Not only did he throw everything, I think he paid people to come fumigate or something. Like he went like super hardcore.
Oh, my God.
Dude, you panic mentally.
Yeah. Well, it's like when I went and saw the apartments, the really shady ones that I didn't like. Walking out of there, my whole body was itchy.
Itching, yeah. It's because you think,
My
oh, what if I
ears-
caught something?
Yeah, my ears were itchy, everything, and I was like, what the fuck, you know?
Bro, I took a shit at the Toronto airport, and I thought I got AIDS, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you because when I got bed bugs as a kid.
Yeah, it was some kind of eczema, psoriasis type of thing. I don't know what it was, but it was a skin condition. It had nothing to do with bed bugs. But he panicked. He didn't know in the beginning. He's like, why am I randomly itchy?
My mom thought I was going crazy because, bro, it's the worst
Fuck.
feeling. Because when, like, I'm gonna explain to you the feeling. You try to go to sleep, bro, in the dark,
Yeah.
and then you're there.
And you start getting itchy.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
everywhere,
You think that's fucked up?
and I would wake up and I had like red spots all over.
I thought I had something wrong with me. It was because I bought a shirt and I tried it on. And the shirt, the chemicals that are in the shirt, because they have chemicals sometimes when they're bringing it, like
When it's new.
When it's new, and if you wash it, like shit comes off it, like black or whatever. So the chemicals were giving me a rash, but I thought it was bugs or something. Yeah, and then it was I remember I was at EA and I went downstairs to the clinic, the private clinic, and I'm like, what is this? Is it an STD? Is it a thing? And then the guy asked, he goes, it's a you're having a reaction to a chemical thing. He's like, did you put anything like on, like clothes, like pant? And I was like, yeah, I tried it on this shirt or whatever. And he's like, yeah, that's what it is, stupid. He goes, you're allergic to that. He goes, don't do that stuff. And he gave me cream and then it left. I never had it again. My skin had because of the chemicals. I remember I got so scared. But me too, I always panic. I always think it's something else. That happens when I get shirts from China. You gag and puke from the vinegar smell. Yeah, new shirts that I get in, I hate that shit. I gotta throw them right away in the wash. Like I don't even like smelling. Like when I order from Vistaprint, like I get a lot of custom shit done now.
Yeah.
I hate that smell, that vinegary, toxic-y.
Me, it's what I'm worried about is boxers. You know when you buy
wash them right away, bro.
I wash them. I never wear them.
Yeah, you don't fucking especially, bro. Don't wear anything. Don't wear anything right when you first get it. I already the stuff you have to do is like you have to try on pants at the store or whatever, but then right after take them off and you wash them. You don't take chances with that shit because you never know one day to the next when you're gonna have a weird chemical reaction to it.
Or you never know who was previously wearing it.
Oh, when you're trying stuff on, that's the best. Yeah.
This one time there was a shirt. I tried it. I went to go try it on, and I bring up the shirt. It smelled like terrible body odor. I'm like, well, I'm not buying this.
Yeah, they
I'm
ruined
not
the
buying
shirt.
this. Yeah, it was a very nice shirt too. I was angry.
There was moisture in my previous apartment. It was awful. What do you mean?
Moisture.
Yeah.
It was moist. The apartment was moist.
Are you okay, Poseidon? What's wrong? Like moldy? Yeah, is that what you mean? But isn't that dangerous mold? If you breathe it in.
It is. Yeah, it is. Because I used to, when I was a kid too, I used to live in a basement.
I used to eat mold.
No, I used to live in a basement that had mold, and I got asthma because of it when I was a kid. And then
it's very dangerous. Apparently, like I know old buildings here in Montreal, they have to treat them, like have to go in. And, yeah. Or if moisture gets in, like it creates mold, and maybe that's what they mean. Because the mold is fucking dangerous. Apparently, it'll fuck.
It is. It's very
fuck with your lungs.
It is.
Yeah, Tom's on a roll. Your girlfriend was a squirter. He goes, let's see, moist. Yeah, mold. I'm retarded. Yeah, mold. Yeah, that's fucking dangerous. Yeah, and that happens, not just in Montreal, but a lot of these old cities that have these old buildings, all kinds. The old buildings, all kinds. People would get sick in buildings, and then they would go look at the vents, and then they would find out it's because of mold. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Let's see, Poseidon, I don't have moisture. It feels good on the skin. I also have moisture. It feels good on the skin. That's cream, Poseidon. That's just cream. Colonical incontinence.
No, I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Is it about moist?
No.
The Raptors are 1 point behind late in the third.
Oh, shit.
God damn. That's how committed I am to this fucking show. I never missed a playoff game. It's very rare.
It's true, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mold is what you're going to say. Yeah, it's mostly moldy. But yeah, mold is dangerous. No, you're going to be fine. Find out how much movers cost. See what's beneficial for you. Because maybe, you know what the good thing is about the movers? If it's reasonably priced. They give you everything the day before. You wrap everything that needs to be wrapped. And then you fuck right off. You sit there, you watch them. They do everything. You don't have to touch anything. You don't have to hurt your back, nothing. It's the convenience of having that.
Yeah, I know.
But how much are they? Did you check?
I checked online, but there's some ridiculous
you have to, no,
prices.
call them. And call smaller companies.
But you know what I heard? Some of them are fucking shady as fuck. You know what they'll do? They'll
No. Here's what you're going to do. You already have a friend, Alex, who used them. The Raptors are by 1 point. You already have a friend who's used them, Alex. Ask Alex, because apparently they had a good company.
Okay.
Take the same company, call them up. Be like, this is when I'm moving. How much? I only have 3 things. Tell them I only have X, Y. Like
4 things.
Don't tell them you're moving out of a 5.5 because that's how they charge you. They charge you by house. Say 3.5 because that's really where you're moving into.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Or if they ask me, what are you moving out of? I'm going to say a room.
They're not.
Technically, I am.
What are you moving out of? A vagina. Just tell them, look, I have a dresser and fucking a bunch of kitty porn on these hard drives. I need you guys to help me move this shit.
But everything else, I would move it myself. I would just throw it in my car, boxes, bring it to the apartment, unbox everything.
No, Marco, I don't have a pickup truck. I mean, we could rent one, but...
I could rent a truck from work. That's not a problem for fucking... Well, next to nothing.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying right now. They're saying, why doesn't he just rent a truck and throw them on there? Rent a van from work. You could just rent... Don't you guys have vans?
Yeah, or big Suburbans.
Does all your shit fit in that?
The couch? No, bro. That with shit like that wouldn't fit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just rent that little small truck. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Throw this... But you don't even have to. Just call movers if you can. See what the price is.
Yeah.
Get the pimp to pay for the truck, exactly. And then you could fuck her in the back of the truck. You don't even have to pay rent.
But I think I would rent a van to move all my other stuff. My clothes.
No, you do it all in one shot. That's the stupidest thing. So you're going to rent movers and a truck, and then you're going to rent another smaller van to move the smaller stuff.
Well,
The reason why you rent a big truck is to put everything in it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's insane. That's like you're going, like me and you are both going the same place, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a cab. You're like, okay, I'm going to get a cab too. I'll meet you there. That's retarded. You're going to the same place. Just cut the costs, you fucking moron. How can you be this stupid? I don't understand how you survived. I honestly don't understand how you survived.
Believe it or not, there's stupider people than me.
Stupider.
Yeah.
More stupid people.
Yeah.
I believe it. You should get fans to help you move. Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious. Then they're all yelling at you. Let's see. People think the Raptors are going to break my heart. They might. I don't think it's the same team. I do feel like they're different this year with Kawhi Leonard, but fuck, man, that was a big collapse last game. I was so pissed off. So pissed off. But the refs didn't help. Like, that was a fucked up... Dude, you know what happened last game? I was losing my fucking mind. So, we get elbowed in the dick. There's no call.
What?
Yeah, elbowed in the dick.
Literal elbow?
Elbow. The guy's on the ground. He's between the legs of Kyle Lowry, and he elbows Kyle Lowry in the
purpose?
dick. Yeah, on purpose. No call. People freak out. I see their coach jump on the court. You're not allowed to get past your line. He's in the game. He's on the... No call. Whatever you want. I see people hit our own player, hit our guy gets the foul called. Like, I was losing my fucking mind, and this happens every year.
During the playoffs.
It happens always with because the refs are very shady in the NBA. Because in the NBA is one of those sports that a ref could really control the game. But it happens a lot with the Raptors because of the fucking NBA, because the NBA doesn't make as much money from the broadcasting rights for the Raptors. There's bigger markets. The American teams have, even if they're not as good of a team, they have bigger markets.
Well, how many Canadian basketball teams are there?
No, it has nothing to do with that. There's one team. That should be better because it's the whole country. But the market for the people who are going to watch the Raptors games, all across North America, is not as big as the people who are going to watch a Golden State game or New York game, let's say, for example, or anything. So they'd rather have American teams make it further into the playoffs, make more money.
That sucks, though.
Yeah.
So that means even if they do make it to the playoffs, winning the playoffs...
It's near impossible. It's near impossible because even if they play well, like the first game, they played well, they won. The second game, they lost, and there was a lot of shady calls, right? But I was like, bad reffing. And then the third game, dude, was absurd. Absurdly, like, it was so blatant. It was so... My girlfriend noticed. She doesn't know anything about sports. She's like, you're showing the replays?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how to explain to you even, like...
But what can they do?
Huh?
What can they do about that?
You have to have balls, bro. Yeah, like the Masai with Jerry doesn't have balls as a GM. Boy, I'd go public. I'd be like, hey, what the fuck is this? How about you just tell us so we don't field the team next game if you're going to fucking cheat like this? Like, come out and show replays. Be like, what the fuck is this? How could you misinterpret? Just have balls, But he doesn't. They're scared. I don't want to get fined.
You should own the Raptors.
Well, he doesn't own the Raptors. He's the GM.
Well,
I should be the GM. Yeah,
Raptors,
and then get fired. The Rays almost ended up in Montreal. Oh, we're talking about baseball. Yeah, baseball. They want a team. They want a team back here. Basketball, we can't have a team.
But they did, no? basketball, and then
They had
what
for the
happened?
American Basketball Association, ABA or whatever the fuck it was. They had the Montreal Matrix, I think one season, and then all the Haitian guys that owned it robbed it. All this money went missing, and then the team folded or something like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think we could.
Montreal.
I don't think we could handle an NBA team here.
I don't think just Montreal people who from Montreal. I don't think they'd be able to do something like that.
No, I mean hockey, and that's it.
Yeah. But even that, it's like sometimes it's borderline. Like you hear shit and you're like, what the fuck? Because there's too much corruption in the city. I find.
The city's corrupt, but the teams don't. I just think there's not enough continual interest, especially if you have a new team here. The team needs to build. People aren't patient here.
Yeah.
To have a new sport
That's true.
here and a new team, and you got to watch it build up. They don't have the patience here. You know who's impressive? The Olympic Stadium is still in the worst condition imaginable. The Olympic Stadium costs us billions, I think, from what I hear, just to keep it up. The Olympic Stadium is a fucking burden and should be fucking tore down.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
just costing us fucking money. Why? Because instead of building it properly, like, hey, look, fucking pretty. You fucking idiots.
They have that elevator that goes all the way to the top.
No, the one in Greece is fine. The one in Greece, the Olympic Stadium, that's where my soccer team plays. And that's a 70,000 seater. But that one's fine. It's state of the art because it was built for 2004. It's brand new. The Olympic Stadium here was built in 76, and it was built by psychopaths. Yeah, I've been to which Olympic Stadium are you talking about? If I've ever been to the Olympic Stadium in Greece or the one in Athens or the one here? I've been to both. In Athens, I got to see a nice Europa League game between Club Brugge and AK Athens 2 years ago, where we fucking smacked them around, those bitches, and we qualified for the Europa League that year. That was fun. And in Montreal too, I've been. I remember when I was little, I used to go to the baseball games. I like the Olympic Stadium, but it's just it costs too much to keep it. Especially because that fucking roof. I would say either you invest one time and you you fix everything that's fucked up with it, you create something new for the dome, or you figure something out, or you stop spending billions to just keep it, to maintain it. You know what I mean? Spend the extra. So let's say, for example,
But I feel like
let's just say, for example, hypothetical. Let's say it costs $1 billion a year. Let's just say $1 billion a year, and after 10 years, that's $10 billion. But you know that for $5 billion, you could fix it for good. Spend the 5 so that you save long term if you're going to keep it.
Yeah.
Not this every year chipping away. It's so stupid.
But you know why they won't do that, right?
The city's fucked.
Yeah, because they'd rather keep taxing the people.
But no, it's not tax. They're not.
They do
They're
it-
losing the money because they're putting it in there.
No,
Nobody's
but
gaining
don't they,
anything from it.
Don't they maintain it from our taxes?
But you understand, it's not in their benefit. Wouldn't they be happier keeping the money from our taxes instead of giving it away? Why would a criminal be happy to rob you and then throw your money in the sewer? How does your brain work?
Well, because let's say they use that as a. You know what? Never mind.
You're broken.
I'm brickage.
I like it how sometimes you want to jump in and you're like, bro, let me show you an intellectual. Oh, no, not me. The piece of plywood behind me.
Oh shit! I thought I had something. I don't. I think it's because I haven't eaten. I'm hungry. I need to restore.
Yeah, the biggest thing, like Gambit is pointing out, is the roof. That's the big, because if you go to it, it's all, when you touch it, you've been in the Olympic Stadium, it's all these fucking huge slabs of concrete, like it's fucking solid. But the whole roof is a whole fucked up structure. The way they made it with that whole the lines, on the top to pull it up and all that, it was nice in theory, but it wasn't practical, and it's super hard to make. So why don't my thing is spend money and rebuild, make a new dome. Forget that pulley system. Forget it. You don't have to use it. You don't have to use what was there and doesn't work. Rebuild over it. But yeah, they don't want to.
They refuse.
They refuse.
But
they
why?
don't, but also because they don't see a reason why. Because no team lives there. Where are you going to get the money back? No team. Like, let's say if a team used it.
Yeah.
Let's say if the Montreal Impact, that was their stadium. And
But
they
it
sell
isn't.
tickets. It's not. They have their own stadium. So no team actually lives there. It doesn't belong to a team.
And just tear it the fuck down already.
Yeah.
But then again, the view on Mount Royal?
Yeah.
The west side view, there wouldn't be anything to look at from that view. It would just be apartments.
No, it would be a city.
Yeah, well, a city, but like just it's not a pretty view. I find even in the day or
But
in the
even
night.
with it doesn't add that much.
It doesn't. Yeah, like my favorite view is the other one, the one on le chalet. That view where you see all of downtown.
Even that's not that nice a view since we have that stupid law here where they can't build buildings, I think, taller than the mountain or some shit.
Taller than the cross on the mountain.
Taller than the cross on the mountain, which is fucking ridiculous. Cause
That's retarded though.
yeah, because then we have small buildings downtown.
But it's as of sea level though. It's compared like the cross compared to the sea level. The buildings cannot that's the height of the cross. You know they can't build buildings taller than that measurement basically, which is fucking retarded.
So Marco's saying, let's see, it has too much patrimonial value. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just now it's all sentimental. That's why we keep it.
Yeah, I get it. It's nice.
He's like 200 clicks away. He says, and from a good vantage point, he can see it. Because yeah, you could see it. Even especially if you're in the east, or there's certain angles where you see like that's even when I'm flying in, I always see it every time with the plane, and that's my point of reference.
Is it lit up the cross?
No, I'm talking about the Olympic Stadium. The cross doesn't cost us money, bro. The cost doesn't do anything. It's the Olympic Stadium that costs us money. But just the visual of the Olympic Stadium.
That's true. You know, yeah.
Even in some sports, like when you see sports broadcast, like we're live in Montreal, and the event is not at the Olympic Stadium, but they will show you the Olympic Stadium because it's like that's like a visual cue of it's Montreal.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you would see the Chrysler Building, you know it's New York, or Empire State, you know what I mean, or the Twin Towers, and you know it's New York. It's the same thing with the Olympic Stadium for here. And then if you go to Toronto, it would be the CN Tower.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And if you go to like Ottawa, they would show a picture of Justin Trudeau blowing some dude, and then you're like, oh, we're in, we're on Capitol Hill.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but still. What else do we have like that's a visual cue? We have the bridge lights.
It's not a visual cue. Everybody has bridges. You know, if you don't know, you won't be able to tell them apart. So
they have those pyramids that they're building in downtown in the old Montreal.
They're building pyramids. What are you talking
Yeah, they're building the pyramids where it's gonna be like a nightclub or something.
about? Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a DJ though that's building it. It's some famous DJ or some shit. He's building it. He's gonna host like crazy parties in there. But you're gonna have to pay to get in and like shit like that.
You're gonna have to pay. Well, yeah, most nightclubs you have to pay to get in.
Well, no, this one's gonna be more expensive. Look here, hold on.
Well, good. If I'm gonna go to a nightclub, I don't want to be with all these peasants and riffraff.
Pyramid to be built in Old Montreal. Check this out. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, Gambit Rocks is saying PY1 pyramid.
Yeah, PY1.
Bro, Gambit knows more than you. He's already on top of this.
Montreal is going to be hosting a really cool multimedia experience this summer. Pyramid installations are going to pop up in Old Port.
Okay, so they're pop-ups. They're not building. It's gonna be like those makeshift.
Well, they're gonna
It's
be
like those fucking tents they used to always put up.
Yeah, basically, and there's gonna be lights and shit.
Okay.
Is piloted to the it's by the co-founder of Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, that's not a nightclub owner. It's a Cirque du Soleil guy. Okay, fuck that.
No, but
bro.
it's gonna be for like big.
It's a pyramid
DJ
scheme. Tom
events.
says, yeah, it is.
It's gonna be 80 feet high.
Okay, I'm not impressed.
But you know what, man? They should make
Yeah, it's owned by Guy La Liberté. Yeah.
They should make it a permanent thing. That would be cool to have in the city. Fucking pyramids and shit, you know?
Because you, it's just you're like pyramids, bro. We could scam people, bro.
No, but no. I just think it's cool in a city to have pyramids. I just think it's fucking cool.
I bet the Egyptians think the same thing.
Thought the same thing.
What do you mean?
They're no longer Egyptians.
Well, that's a conversation that should be for another point of me punching you in the face.
Well, you know what I mean. There's no longer ancient Egyptians.
But what does that matter? I mean, right now the country Egypt exists, and there's pyramids.
Yeah, it's fucking full of fucking.
What?
Never mind.
What were you gonna say, Poseidon?
Nothing.
What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
What are you gonna say?
I was not gonna say
Just
nothing.
say it. Full of what, Poseidon? Full of what?
Montreal's Old Port is getting giant pyramid nightclub. Yeah, it's a pyramid nightclub.
Yeah, you already said that. We started. That's how you started this. That's how you brought us into.
No,
the
but I
pyramid.
wanted confirmation that it was a pyramid nightclub.
They already confirmed it.
Oh, okay.
They already confirmed it in the chat. You just want to sit on top of it, is what Tom says.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Just sit on that.
But don't you? But you don't like things like this, you.
What do you mean? It's just a stupid gimmick.
It is, yeah, but it's entertaining. It's nice. It's cool. It's gonna be cool for the summer. You go there.
It's why is it cool, Poseidon?
Cause it's motherfucking pyramids, boy.
How? What? So basically, yo, instead of getting drunk and being told no repeatedly in that nightclub, I'm gonna get drunk and told no repeatedly in a tent.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck myself. Why? I put shit into perspective for you. That's all it is. You know that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's nonsense. We're very good at that here in the city, gimmicky stuff.
Yeah.
It will be 97% tourists, 3 rapists, and a thief, and that's really Marco's right. That's exactly what's gonna be in there.
Well, I'm gonna go once just to be like, I went there, and then like I'm never gonna go again.
Bro, it's a building, bro.
It's a
Besides,
pyramid.
aren't you always in buildings? No, bro. It's like fucking, like bro. It's like an upside down ice cream cone, bro. It's delicious inside. Yeah, Ray's like it's like camping. It's just a big tent.
But you can't sleep in it though.
Why can't you sleep in it? You can do whatever the fuck you want. Who's gonna?
Yo, you know, be crazy business idea, bro.
Tell me.
Pyramid brothel.
Why would that be different from any other brothel?
Because it's in a motherfucking pyramid.
I'm beginning to fear that you don't know what a pyramid is.
Actually,
You don't know what a pyramid
what
is.
is a pyramid exactly? What's its uses?
I want you to get murdered. Like, I actually think I want you to get murdered.
But what's it for? It was used to bury pharaohs, no?
That's not true. We don't know exactly what it was used for. People assume that it was used to bury pharaohs, but we don't know. What we do know is that it's a giant fucking building, Poseidon. I don't understand. What kind of what are you expecting? Do you think because the shape of the building is different from what you're used to, that something different can happen inside?
No,
like, what are you?
nothing different. I just think it's cool.
Bro, you can't go to sleep in pyramids. It's the laws of science, bro.
No, I just think it's cool. Pyramids are cool. I don't know. It's like a cool.
Yeah, what's cool?
I don't know. I just find them cool.
Yeah, but why? Like, what's so cool about a pyramid? Like, what do you find so cool about them?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I always thought they were cool, but
Always.
I never really thought about it though.
You just knew that it touched you.
Yeah. But now that I think about why I think they're cool, I have no fucking clue why I think they're cool.
They're just cool.
They're just cool.
What if you find out that it's actually a spaceship? The pyramid.
Even cooler. Even fucking cooler.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking dope.
100% you're mentally retarded. 100%. There's something wrong in there.
Why?
100%. 100% there's a problem. There's no way you're all there. Bro, now that I think about it, I don't know what a pyramid is. What is a pyramid? You sound like I fucking laced your shit with acid. Poseidon, the Raptors are tied at 81 with 9:46 left in the game. I'm gonna lose my fucking shit.
You're nervous, huh?
Super nervous. I don't want them to go down.
But if it's near impossible to win the playoffs, why do you get so nervous every year?
I don't know, because you like the team, you follow the team.
Yeah, that's true.
And you hope that you hope that you could be so good that the rest won't matter. Like, you just make your shots, you play solid D, and that the refs won't matter.
Yo, you know which player I like? That guy with the cornrows. I forgot his name.
Is he black?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
No, but the guy that we were like, oh, that guy has balls. He walked in and then backed out all casual and then did a 3-pointer. Remember?
You're talking about Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
The guy with the cornrows.
That's a good player.
He's a very good player.
Fucking 3-pointers.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's a great player. He's phenomenal. Yeah. The guy with the cornrows.
Yeah.
You should say that outside. You should be like, bro, I like the guy with the cornrows. And then everybody's gonna be like, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
No, I know no one else is gonna know who I'm talking about. But
Bro, you know that fucking basketball player with the cornrows? Poseidon, how are we gonna guess who that is, bro? There's obviously only 2, 3, 4, 95% of the NBA. Like, any NBA player that has long hair
no, but there's one.
likes to do that because your hair doesn't get in the way when you're playing.
No, obviously, but in the Raptors, there's only one player with cornrows. I think.
I don't know if that's true, but You didn't say the Raptors. You said I like that player.
Well, but because you know which team I'm talking about.
I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know until you started saying when you were watching. And that's when I figured out. I had no idea. You said I like that player. I thought you were going to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo. By the way, the pyramid's shape is thought to have symbolized the sun's rays coming down.
Really?
Well, it's just the same. It probably isn't because it's, it also works very well as a building.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why does it work very well as a building?
Because you could build, there's one point, right? And all the sides are equal.
Mm-hmm.
So that a building, if all the sides are jagged, Poseidon, it doesn't work well. You need it to be symmetrical.
I'm aware. So
why did you just ask what the fuck you just asked?
But hold on. Why not build all buildings as pyramids?
Are you fucking kidding right now?
And just instead of making them all like straight or like that.
Anybody who culturally built pyramids would build them. There was pyramids in South America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Aztecs.
Yeah, Greeks didn't build pyramids. We had our own architecture. We had our own style of doing buildings.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They worked. They were buildings. We didn't go to Egypt and be like, you guys got to build shit the way we built it because we built it and Poseidon's not going to get your shit.
I know, but...
What you said is stupid. You're like, yeah, if the building works, why doesn't everybody build one? But why? We have buildings that work. Are all our buildings falling apart right now, Poseidon?
In Montreal?
Yeah, just sides of buildings are collapsing and they don't know why.
No.
So then what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I think
it's fucking annoying.
I'm hungry.
It's fucking annoying.
I'm sorry. I'm hungry and I can't wait to fucking eat because I'm starving.
Like, bro, I saw Alien vs. Predator and all about pyramids, bro. Yeah, columns. Greeks invented columns. Yeah, well, everybody likes the Corinthian columns, but Greeks invented columns and they invented fucking boulders.
You call me a boulder?
I called you a fucking boulder.
I can't think straight when I'm hungry.
Seriously, bro, I must be a fucking idiot right now. I don't know why this. I don't know why this surprises me.
What do you mean?
Because he's like, how is Pantelis surprised that fucking Poseidon's stupid? He must be stupid too if he thinks that. Well, that's a shocker. Poseidon's a bit of a dipshit.
Well, no, because when I don't eat, I can't think.
Just so you know, Gambit. Yes, we invented democracy. Ecuador. He had nothing to do with it though. His lineage was probably working on those things. Okay. I don't know. Why can't I just shit and throw it out the window? Why do I have to build these things?
No, just when I'm hungry, I can't think properly.
No?
No. Or when I'm horny.
Yeah. What if you're hungry and horny though? What happens then?
Oh fuck, forget it. Like my brain goes into meltdown.
We're down by 3 points, Poseidon.
Fuck.
I'm gonna have a meltdown.
Fuck.
9 minutes left. 9:14 left.
I'm still thinking where I should go eat.
McDonald's.
Nech. Ugh.
It's pronounced neh.
You know, every time I eat McDonald's,
Yes?
I get the shits. But you're not supposed to because they have anti-shit and anti-puke
They don't have
medication.
They can't have both, bro. Then it's never going to come out of your body. Bro, when you eat McDonald's, it just stays there, bro. It's anti-shit, anti-puke. You can't get rid of it. Once it's in, bro. Once you eat it, you've committed.
No, but like it won't give you diarrhea. It's anti-diarrhea.
No, it's anti. It's supposed to have anti-barf.
Anti-puke. It does have that. That's
I don't know if that's true, but that's what they say. But so that's why people would eat it after they. I don't know why. I mean, that's what people would say, but there's no way that that's real. They would say that it has anti-barf because a lot of people would eat it after going out, right, drinking. But I just think it's because you would eat greasy food after you drank. It doesn't have anything special in it. Like that's insane. Why would you put anti-barf in? It's crazy.
Because it's such nasty food.
It doesn't make sense. I don't think that's true. And also, why the fuck would you honestly believe that they had something, a chemical that would be anti-barf and anti-shit? How would it come out of your body?
Well, no, eventually the effects would go away, and then you would shit it out.
What are you talking about? It has anti-shit. So what would happen to your body?
No, anti-diarrhea. Like, not anti-shit, like anti-diarrhea. Like somebody told me this. Like, they put this medication that your body... Because if you eat something bad that's not good, your body looks to flush it out right away.
Obviously.
You know? So, like, they put that medication in some type of medication like that keeps your body from flushing it out right away, and it comes out naturally like it would with natural food type of thing. You know what I mean? That's what I think they meant.
There's no way that, bro, it's so dumb what you're saying. It's so fucking dumb.
Why?
You don't hear how stupid what you're saying is? You don't think there'd be a legal problem with this?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I see what you mean. But then again, it's McDonald's.
No, this is stupid. And even in the chat, they're saying this was debunked a long time ago. They debunked that stupidity a while ago. Pepper Mario was saying Poseidon definitely is the product of siblings. Ray Miller's on your back though. He's like, hey, it's so dumb, it might work. But could you imagine you can't shit it out, you can't puke it out, it's just there? Because then, okay, let's just say,
Coca-Cola used to put
Coke. No, they used to put Coke. It was made from cocoa leaves.
No.
Again, stop saying stupid shit. So, let's say right now there's anti-puke, anti-barf in it, and you eat it 3 times in a week, okay? Where is there going to be room in your stomach? You haven't shat it out, you haven't puked it out. That means you would die. Your stomach is just getting filled up with rocks. So every time you eat McDonald's, you would have less space.
No, what I'm trying to say, you're not understanding. What I'm trying to say is if you eat okay. Let's say you eat something.
What you're saying, I'm telling you right now, is not true. They've never done this.
No, I know, but I'm saying hypothetically, right? Let's say you eat a bad fruit, right? You're going to get the shits. You're going to get diarrhea, right? Your body's going to look to flush it out. What I'm saying is, what if they put something in it that instead of your body flushing it out right away, it digests it properly and it comes out like regular poop instead of coming out as diarrhea?
Okay, I'm going to say something right now. I want to punch in your fucking face. If there's something that your body can't digest because it can't, you can't make a magic thing that's like, now it's digestible. Wouldn't people just do that with poison? You could eat fucking cardboard. You could fucking drink paint. And now it's made into real poop. Is that really how you think the world works?
No, that's not. I'm having a hard time explaining this. Basically, it just prevented from your body.
Where is it gonna go if it's poisonous for you and it's gonna give you diarrhea? It has to come out. Your body's gonna get rid of it. What you said is like it's magical and it makes you just.
It's not magical. It's not magical. It just instead of your body evacuating, it delays the evacuation type of thing.
That's crazy. What do you mean delays the evacuation? You can't do that. Like if you're constipated.
Yeah.
It would make you constipated.
Type of thing.
It would be Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, don't you find I look like Steven Seagal today a bit?
I find that you look like your dad had sex with his sister and you came out. That's what I think. Yeah, the people in the chat are saying that they wish your mother took a pill to flush you out. Yeah, you want to keep that crap in your body for longer? They go Poseidon, you idiot.
No, I don't. But I was saying maybe like, oh fuck, the sun is in my eyes. I was thinking like, is it ridiculous if I put on my shades right now?
Put on your shades, Poseidon. Why? I mean, is it more ridiculous than what you already look like?
Well, cause bro, the sun is in my eyes.
Yeah, sure. Put your shades on, Poseidon.
Okay, hold on. Oh, thank you.
Let's see this.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, of course. Yeah, way better. There we go. Steven Seagal's back in. Yeah.
Oh, that feels good. I had to squint. My head was hurting. Oh, that feels good actually.
Steven Seagal starring in his new movie, Justice for Cheese Whiz.
Have you seen?
Can I just say something that I was hoping somebody would notice, and they did in the chat, and they're furious because of the sun in your eyes.
What?
They go, so why don't you just turn your hat around, stupid? That's what the hat is for, you know, right? That's what the brim of the hat is for.
But it's cooler like this.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, cooler, way cooler. You know what people with their hat on backwards and sunglasses look like? Assholes.
But
there's no point in wearing the hat. The whole point of the hat.
No. The whole point of a hat as well is if your hair is a mess.
No, that's not the whole point of a hat. That's you being lazy. The point of the hat is so it could cover your eyes, right? But people wear it because their hair is messy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have a hat. You had the ability to turn it over and not suffer the sun. And you like, oh, I'm trapped. I don't know how to get rid of this. No, now you're already wearing the glasses.
Oh, wait,
That's
hold
fine.
on. I want to see if this is going to work.
What do you think? It's some kind of technological thing that we're lying to you about?
No, but I mean, like, because usually this doesn't work for me.
It works. Usually it doesn't work for me because my hat's on sideways or backwards. Bro, the sun's supposed to stay out of my eyes with the hat, bro. I wear it backwards, nothing happens. Your fucking brain is under siege. That's what's happening.
Oh fuck! I'm starving, bro.
Here's the thing: people always tell me like, "Why are you mean to Poseidon?" I try not to be, but I get so upset with his stupidity, and he laughs about it. I can't. It is mind-boggling to me. He was wearing a hat. He's like, "What the fuck am I gonna do about all this sun in my eyes?" Why can't we invent something that I could wear on my head and it could block the sun from my eyes? I guess we'll never be that advanced technologically while wearing a hat.
Oh fuck!
All right, Poseidon, do you have any closing statements? The Raptors are 1 point ahead right now.
Oh shit! Good. Any closing statements? I don't know, man. Just be happy. Just do your thing.
All right.
Don't try to hurt nobody.
That's good.
Be loyal.
Go to Cuba.
Fuck some bitches. No. But just the usual shit. Just be happy. Just do what you want to do.
Why do you sound high?
Bro, because I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, I like go all stupid.
I know. I could feel your agitation, which is why I know I could feel that you're agitated.
I need since last night.
Okay, that's fine, bro. Don't worry about it. You know what I had this morning?
And we're very close to tonight. You know what I mean?
So all right. Well, guys, thank you for fucking at least coming to watch this train wreck of a show. I hope you guys had fun. Remember, 2 Drink Minimum has its own YouTube channel, and we put the shots up there for those of you who want to get it first, and for those of you who can't subscribe to Compound or don't subscribe to Compound or whatever it is. But tell your friends about it. I know it sounds stupid, but go to iTunes, subscribe to the shots, even if you get them off YouTube, and leave a comment and review, because that's what puts us up in the rankings. It's the comments and the reviews, and it sounds dumb. I know it always bothers people. They're like, but I listen to it. Why should I leave a comment? It's just because that's what helps us get up in the fucking rankings. We don't want to get fucked over like Earl Skakel did when we were in LA and we met with him last time when we did his show. He was telling us about how iTunes had fucked him over. He was like one of the top 5 podcasts, and they fucked with him because of a song that he was playing. And then now he can't get back on there anymore because basically it's like they're making him start from the beginning. And then fuck, imagine all your fans. Imagine you have thousands of people that already wrote comments or hundreds, whatever the fuck you had. They're gonna go write new ones, and it's fucking annoying. So they kind of dealt him that lethal blow. So they got him out of the top 10. So for us, we're always, especially in Canada, and like I think we were 16 last week, or so we're always in the top in comedy. But we want the same thing for the States too. We want to get up in there. So just leave comments, reviews. If you go to 2dmpod.com, it takes you right away to the YouTube channel. I did that. It's pretty fun. You know the rest. You know our social channels, compoundmedia.com for all the Compound episodes. You have mikeward.ca for Mike Ward stuff, pentelscomedy.com for my stuff, youporn.com/trans to see what Poseidon's been looking at recently. You guys are awesome. I'm waiting for you guys to be on Louder with Crowder. I think I'm going to be on Louder. I think I'm flying back down there next week, actually. So I think I should be on next week is the 14th. Yeah. So I think I'll be there next week. So I'll be in Texas, and you'll see me on Crowder there. And I'm actually writing a sketch tonight. Actually, I was motivated this morning to write some funny shit for this week. So I got a sketch I'm working on for that. So yeah, thanks. That's it. That's all you guys are going to get.